Okay, today the first thing that we're going to make, well actually we're going to make both mushroom bacon and mushroom jerky. They happen to be vegan, but I like them because they're just mushrooms. I like anything to do with mushrooms. The first thing that we will make today is mushroom bacon, and I have the ingredients all laid out here for doing that. What we will do is we will combine them in this bowl, and the first thing that we want, put this aside, first thing that we want is we want our, this is 2 teaspoons of liquid smoke, as well as 5 tablespoons of soy sauce. Now, I happen to use Bragg's liquid soy seasoning because I'm gluten-free, but any soy sauce that you like will do. We'll combine that in there. Now this is the oil. This is 2 tablespoons of olive oil and a teaspoon of sesame oil. And now our dry ingredients are, this is actually really simple. We have half a teaspoon of kosher salt and 2 teaspoons of sweet paprika, and we'll throw that in there. Okay, so now we need to just get it all mixed up. Now, for my mushrooms, I have fresh shiitake that I have sliced nice and thin, about 1/8 of an inch thick. I have 2 cups of that, so it's 4 cups total of mushrooms that you're wanting. Now this is 1 cup of dried shiitake. You can just find them in the store. These I happen to dry myself, but there's what they look like. You can just let them soak in water for an hour or so. And then this is 1 cup of dried regular button mushrooms, and it's the same thing, just let them soak in water for about an hour or so. So now that we have this all mixed, we're going to take and pour off a little bit into this one and this one, and then we will take the fresh shiitake and we will mix them off here, and we'll get them all tossed up. And we're going to let the fresh ones sit for about an hour. Let the flavors get into it good. And the ones that we had to rehydrate, we're going to let sit for a couple of hours. Okay, so we will let these all sit and marinate, and then when it's time to put them in the oven, I'll come back to you. Okay, so now this has had a chance to marinate good. It's too hot to cook it inside, so I have this toaster oven and I have it set to 400 degrees. And what we want to do is we want to spread them out so that there's plenty of space. This is parchment paper on the roasting pan. Now this is definitely going to have to be done in batches because it's just too much, but make sure that there's space left between them. And we'll let them, once we have it in there, we will let them go for 15 minutes. We'll take them out and flip them, and then let them go for about a half an hour more. And we should have a nice yummy snack. What I like is to put make a BLT with bacon and mushroom bacon. Okay, so that's about all that we can, well, I can get one more on there. There, we'll set that into the oven. And we'll come and check it in about 15 minutes. And then, like I said, we'll flip it. And we will let it go another half an hour. Okay, so the last of them are, last of the shiitake are done. And they're nicely done. So next up we will make, well, I've got to cook off the other mushrooms. And then we will make jerky, mushroom jerky. But there is the shiitakes. Okay, so now we are going to make our mushroom jerky. And it works a little bit different than the bacon, because although we're going to cook them in the oven, we're going to cook them at a lot lower temperature, because we just wanted that a little bit of that roasted flavor. Then we're going to finish them off in the dehydrator. Now to get started, there's my dry ingredients, and that contains 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of allspice, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and if you want, I haven't added it, but you can also add in about a half a teaspoon of chili flakes if you like it, or a little bit more if you like it a little hotter. But like I said, I haven't added the chili flakes in. I like it more just savory. So we'll add that into the bowl. Then we have our liquid ingredients, which is very simple. It's half a cup of soy sauce, and once again I've used Bragg's liquid soy seasoning, or in the States it's called soy aminos, and then 2 teaspoons of liquid smoke. Okay, we're going to mix that all together. Now I've actually doubled this up because this is supposed to do 4 cups, and I have approximately 8 cups of mushrooms. So we'll get it all mixed together. And we'll add half to our shiitake. Now this shiitake, I've got a mix of whole shiitake, sliced shiitake, and some rehydrated shiitake. And as I was talking, I added more than half. It's not a big deal. Then you could use portobellos. In this case, basically, I've got some big, nice white portobellos, and I will be adding the rest of the ingredients in. Actually, let's add them all into this bowl. We'll mix them all together. Then they'll have to sit for a couple of hours to get all the marinade to soak up in, and then they'll be good to go. Okay, so we've let the mushrooms marinate. As you see, they gave off a lot of moisture and have reduced, and they've sucked up that. We want to take them and get rid of a bunch of that moisture, and then we'll put them on our pan. And then we're going to put them in the oven at 200 degrees for about an hour. And then we will, once they've had a chance to sit, you don't want to crowd them too much. Once they've had a chance to be in there, then we'll take them out and we will put them into the dehydrator overnight, and our jerky will be ready tomorrow. So I will do all that because I've got a whole bunch of them that I got to put on the pan, and it's going to take me a while. So I will do it, and then I'll put them in the dehydrator, and then I'll show you the finished product. Oh, and on the dehydrator, you want to have it about 80, well, about 90, 95 degrees. You don't want them too hot, but you want it warm enough that they will dehydrate overnight. Okay, so they are finished in the dehydrator, and here we have the shiitake bacon right there, and then the button mushroom bacon, and here we have the jerky. This is the button mushroom, the big button mushroom jerky, and it's nice and dry. And same with this is the shiitake jerky here, and as you can see, it's nice and pliable. It's nice and chewy, just like jerky. Now, do I think this will ever replace beef jerky? No, but it's a good supplement. The mushroom bacon is good on sandwiches and as a salad topping. And the jerky is good as a snack. Like I said, it's very tasty. So there you have it. Mushroom bacon and mushroom jerky.